Girl here with a vintage haul video from the flea market. Yeah, I have nothing to preface this with. I'm just going to get started. I found some jewelry and some other stuff, and not as big a haul as usual, but some pretty fun stuff. So, as usual, I will start with the jewelry. I got this Kremitz men's accessory little set, all in the original box. There's cufflinks, 4 shirt studs, and 2 collar stays in their costume. They're metal, silver tone metal, and gold tone metal, and enamel. But I love that they're in this original box. This is probably a 1930s era thing, and I paid $5 for that. These are some very nice sterling silver, and the stones are jade and rose quartz. And I believe, yeah, they do have a mark on them. It's like this half sun, which I haven't looked up yet. I think it's a Native American mark. But anyway, very pretty, and I paid $15 for those. More Native American jewelry. Really paid up on this. And this is a fetish necklace. It's got all these wonderful carved animals. This is Navajo, and it's got all different kinds of stone, including some turquoise, onyx. It's got some amber, coral, mother of pearl, abalone, malachite, lapis, just all different kinds, and all different kinds of animals on it. Just a really nice piece, and I think it's pretty old. And that, I paid $30 for that. But I'm thinking, I can ask quite a bit for that. And then from that same, where'd it go? Okay, I lost it. Oh yeah, here it is. From the same vendor I bought this, which is also Native American. It's just such an unusual piece. It's all inlaid hummingbird on a copper medallion with a nice chain, and I paid $10 for that. It's got mother of pearl and onyx, turquoise, coral, and hummingbirds. Everybody loves a hummingbird, right? I got some turquoise beads. These were $5 for the string. Very nice color on those. And then a different kind of bead. I forget what you call these flat ones, but also they're just really vivid, beautiful color on those. And that was $5 for those. And then I also, from the same dealer, and I had to dig in a box for about 10 minutes to get all these stones out. But these are more loose, they're all drilled beads, but they're just, polished nuggets. And they're big, big, big stones. Really nice big stones. And those were $10 for all of those. Let's see, more Native American things. I got this bolo tie, sterling silver with a lizard on it, and it's got the silver tips. I think I will polish that. I normally don't do a lot of polishing, but that's so dark. And it's not really all that old. It's got a copyright symbol on it, and it is signed. And I don't know the maker. I may be able to figure it out or not. Lately, I've not had much luck figuring things out. But anyway, it's got a lizard or a gecko or something on it, engraved. And what did I pay for that? Geez, I've forgotten. I think I paid $10, maybe $15. I may have paid $15 for that. Sometimes I just fall in love with things like this. This is a really nice lariat type necklace, gold tone with some type of agate stone, and it's got more little stones down here. I just thought the workmanship on this was very nice. It's not signed. It's it's probably brass or something. I think maybe brass. Anyway, I paid $10 for it. But I just think it's beautiful, and I think it will do well. And this is a sterling silver bracelet, just very plain, a streamlined look to it, and that was $5. And an old Pegasus Coro brooch. This is probably from the 1940s. It looks like it could be vermeil, gold on silver, but it is not marked sterling, and usually Coro marked all their sterling, so it probably is not. But nice little piece. I paid $5 for that. And then this bracelet, I think it's gold plated. It's not marked at all, but it looks gold to me. I don't know, but it's engraved. It's a gorgeous bangle. It's very heavy. No maker mark, no mark of any kind on it, and I paid $20 for it. It's just, I kept picking it up, I kept putting it down, I kept picking it up. It was marked 22. I was like, it's too expensive, it's too expensive. I finally couldn't stand it, and I got it for 20. So usually those things work out for me, sometimes they don't. Sometimes I just fall in love with the wrong thing. I think that is all of the jewelry. Did I get it all? Yeah, that's all the jewelry. Okay, so moving on, I got some pocket knives. I got these all $5 a piece. And this is an imperial knife with the silver handle. It's got 2 blades. There's the mark on it. There are websites where you can look at the marks and date when the knives were made. I haven't done that with this one, but anyway, it's a nice looking knife. It's in good condition. And this one, right now, I can't pull the blade out because I will break my fingernails. And this one's really stubborn, but I can't remember what I did look at it at the flea market, and I remember that it was a good maker, and it has, I think that's a horn handle. It's kind of interesting because it's black on one side and cream color on the other, but they're both horn or bone. Maybe bone. I don't know. But anyway, it's got 2 blades. Nice. And then this one is a Schrade, which is a good maker. It's a faux antler type handle, but it's got 3 blades. Needs a little cleaning, but otherwise it's in pretty good condition. And then the last one is one of these little trick knives that I just love. To open them, you have to hold it a certain way, and you push in the blade, and it pops open. And then to close it, you turn it the other way and press it in, and then it won't open until you turn it back up this way. And I thought they're made by Imperial, and I like this one because it has another knife with 2 different color handles. It's got green on this side and like a blonde on this side. It's plastic, celluloid. So that's it for the knives. And I got this little dresser jar. The main reason I got this, aside from the fact that it's really pretty and kind of Art Deco looking, is that it's Heisey glass. That right there is the Heisey glass mark, and there are people who collect Heisey, but I just thought it was cute, and I paid $5 for that. This is a really fun primitive. I've never seen one like this before. I have one of these in cast iron, so I knew what it was. You know what it is? It's a lemon squeezer. You put the half lemon in there, you squeeze it, the juice comes out there. Really nice old piece, and I paid $5 for that. And got some of my egg coddlers. Nice when they come in the box. It's Royal Worcester, and I sell these pretty regularly. I forget what I sell them for, around 20 maybe 20, maybe a little more than 20 with them being nice and clean and in the box. And I paid $5 for those. I got some very, very old glasses. This is what they made the earpieces like before they invented the hooks that went around your ears. So these are like early 1800s, I think. I have a website where I can figure out roughly what era they were made in, but I think pretty old, and they're in really nice condition. They're made of brass. I think that they're reading glasses. And I can't remember what I paid for these, but not very much, maybe $5. Very nice silver plate bell. It's marked, what does it say? It says Tudor plate. And I'm not sure what I paid for this, because I gathered this is one of he's actually my new favorite dealer out there, because he knows me now and he always gives me such a good deal. I just make a big mountain of stuff, and then he adds up the prices, and then he sells me everything for like half price. So I probably paid about $3 for that bell. I've got another paperweight. It's a nice Millefiori. I do not think this one is, Murano. The bottom doesn't look quite right. It's got a price tag all stuck to it. So I'll have to clean off that and say, I don't know, maybe it is. It's pretty shiny. But anyway, it is a nice one. And I only paid $5 for it. Another paperweight I got was this one. It's kind of unusual, and it's signed. It's artist signed. The artist is Michael Schlade. But I couldn't find out anything about him, so I don't know. But 1979 is when it's dated. I just thought the colors on that were kind of pretty. Really more neutral than most art glass. So that was $10. Probably a little much to pay for that, but I got some salt and pepper shakers. These are sterling silver with a weighted base, and they are made by Ducci Creation. I did look these up. There's a wide range of prices on these. I saw, one pair that looked mint condition, silver shiny, beautiful, that was over $100. And then I saw another pair that was selling for like $20, and I paid $20 for them. But they're a little, they got a dent here and there, so I'm figuring somewhere in the middle, $45, $50 maybe. I'll be happy to sell them for that. Got this lacquer box. There's no markings on it whatsoever, but to me, it looks Russian or Eastern European, just the style of the design, and it's got quite beautiful painting on it. And I like the shape. It's neat, a teardrop shape. And I paid $5 for that. Got a holster. This one is Brower Brothers Manufacturing, St. Louis. It's a little bit beat up. I've had pretty good luck with antique gun holsters in the past. At least it's all here. Nothing broken on it, but it's, it's definitely been used and loved. And I'm not sure. Around $5, I think I paid for that. This is a weird thing. This is a World War II medics kit, first aid kit. It's got all the little packages still in there, although it's not complete. I was a little disappointed. I was just checking to see what was in all the little boxes. And this one that says tourniquet, forceps, and scissors. It has the tourniquet, but it's missing the forceps and scissors. It looks like it has some more modern adhesive tape and Band-Aids in it. So, somebody probably kept it after the war and used it, or, used it for first aid, whatever. And then it's got this, I don't know what this is. It's brown, it's really old. Looks like it's got some kind of maybe just gauze Yeah, it may just be gauze. But anyway, this is marked 23. I think I paid more like about 15 for it. Can't exactly remember. It's got that, and then it's got this pin that goes through here so you could lock it, I guess. Let's see, what else? Oh, another piece of artwork. This is an original watercolor. It is Prague rooftops, Czechoslovakia. It is signed. I can't really TARDIS, but I think the date on it is double aught, so it's not vintage. So I will sell that on eBay, or maybe I won't. I love the colors on that. Isn't that pretty? It's in a crap frame, but at least it's in a frame. Then I've got this book. Normally I wouldn't get a book in such terrible condition, but it's kind of a neat book. It is Snowbound, which is a book of poetry by John Greenleaf Whittier. It was published in Boston by Ticknor and Fields in 1868. Just, I mean, think about that for a minute. Right after the Civil War. It's got an engraving of Mr. Whittier. Oops, can you see that? And it's just in terrible condition. But it was $2. I think anytime I can buy a book from 1868 for $2, I'm going to do it. I have not looked up whether it might be, I doubt in this condition it's valuable, but it is, I believe, a first edition. So it could be worth something. But it was worth $2 to me, even if I just read the poetry. And then I want to show you a few things that I got, hold on just a minute, that I got at the last flea market that I think I forgot to show them to you. I got this big box of ephemera, and it's mostly junk. But it was only, I think it was $10 for the whole box. And I figured I could find $10 worth of stuff. So this is what I've pulled out of it so far. I got these 2 embossed, I don't know what you call them, whether they're pictures. I'm sorry, there's 3 of them. But they've got like this lion, and they're kind of, some of them are tinted. You probably can't see them that well in the plastic. But anyway, I think those would look neat framed. And then I got a whole bunch of movie stills. They're kind of interesting, from Columbia Pictures. So we got Winona Ryder from Little Women. And we got this is, I'll tell you in a minute, Morgan Freeman. Is that Morgan Freeman? Boy, he's young. And we got Woody Allen. And we got a still from 4 Weddings and a Funeral. And all these have like some production notes with them. And then we got Jodie Foster as Nell. Susan Sarandon as Reggie Levin, the client. Okay, that's it for those. And then got some bird prints. Got some ducks. I can't decide whether I should try to put these in frames. They would look so pretty in frames. White-crowned sparrow. Ivory-billed woodpecker. One of my favorite extinct birds. So beautiful. And let's see, this one is a meadowlark. And then there's this kind of mid-century architectural rendering that's an original watercolor. Very California looking. Got this apple peel pattern and self-adhesive templates for something. No Sew, Heart's Desire, applique. Oh, it's for making appliques. Oh, how nice. I don't know what it is. And then I have a couple of Elvis pictures. Would really like to find out more about when these were taken and if they were to be original pictures, which they're not, because I can see this is a copy taken of a print, because it has, you can see the cracking in the original print is in the negative here. So these aren't original, these are just copies. Shirtless Elvis. You might want those, I don't know. Got this Hammond Trip to the Moon. I believe this came from National Geographic maybe, but it's like a, you know, lunar landing poster thing. Can't really see that, can you? Yeah, maybe you can see it, kind of, sort of. Anyway, I have no earthly idea whether any of this has any market value or not. But I'm not done digging yet. There's still, and there's a whole bunch of like vintage postcards and vintage greeting cards. So I can at least sell those in lots. I know that those are marketable. Oh, I forgot to show you just a couple of things. I got these vintage photos. They were in a bin that were four for $1. And I really just got these because they amused me. I don't know that they have much market value. Well, I'll probably just lot them together. But I thought this was cute. This was like two 1930s ladies in a gas pump. And this is some guys in an old car, and it's marked on the back Florida. And this is looks to be a European backpacker. This is a guy with a fish, very large fish, with, I guess, his wife in the background. And last but not least, an old baseball team. This is the one that really caught my eye at first, was this cool old baseball team. I love this. This one is a postcard, so it's probably not, you know, a rare collectible photo or anything, but I just thought it was cool. Okay, sorry. See you soon. Bye. Dang it, forgot to show you one more thing. This is a hand-painted trivet from Finland. Made in Finland. Just has a deer on it, some mountains. Anything I can get, anytime I can get something from Scandinavia, especially if it has a mid-century look to it, I get it. And I can't, I think I paid, I don't remember what I paid for this, maybe $3, maybe $5. I don't know, I can't remember. Alright, thanks. Oops, one more thing I missed. Is this really pretty pewter picture frame with a shell motif on it. I like how the little clamp that holds the photo in is a birdie. This is barely vintage. I believe it's dated 1994, but it's really heavy and I thought it was cute. Alrighty, that's it for my haul. Thanks for sticking with me. These things are or soon will be for sale in my Etsy shop at vintagedazzle.etsy.com. And a few things will go on to eBay, where my ID is Carol Lennox, and I will put the links down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment if you like. I try to respond to all comments, although sometimes they slip past me. But you know, if you ask me a question and I'm not ignoring you, it's just maybe I didn't see it, so ask me again. All right, thanks. I'll see you soon. Bye.